before you say anything, hear me out. I know it's been almost a month since my last video, and I know that there's no fancy intro on this like I've been doing, but here's the thing, I don't have a fancy excuse or anything like that. The only excuse I have is that I picked up Horizon Zero Dawn, the new PS4 exclusive game. I'm pointing over there like my PS4, like, you know, you can see where I'm pointing, right? You can see that PS4 sitting over there. But I decided to pick that game up, and it looked amazing, and it really was a good game, and I'm not done with it yet. I've got some crazy amount of hours in it, and I'm not even done the main story. I've been doing all the side missions, and it's just, there's so much you can do. I would definitely recommend that game if you've been thinking about getting it. After that, I ended up playing The Hunter Call of the Wild on the PC. That's a new game that came out not too long ago. That's pretty good too. It's a little bit buggy, but it's a really nice looking Hunter game, and they did get a lot of the things right, in my opinion. I know there's always people that disagree with every opinion in the world on the internet, but that's okay. But now, let's move on to this game that we're in. So, as you can see, we've taken up a bit of an aggressive spot. I am platoon with the Dominators from the clan, so wave to him. Hi. And we're just going to see if we can put some shots into somebody, which, not like that. Come on, you can do better than that. See if we can put some sneaky shots into the side of these guys, like we already have once. Thank you, there's one more. I'll take all I can get, and unfortunately the reload isn't super crazy fast. So we're struggling there, but we are in the Type 59. This thing is a premium tank that I bought way back in the day when it actually was in the store. But that was years ago, and now about the only way you're going to get your hands on it, as most of you probably know, is by winning it, and that is tough to do. And don't flip yourself on a building. That was close. But if you do manage to get your hands on it, you're probably going to like that it makes credits, because it's premium, and it makes quite a bit of them. If you have a premium account and you have a half-decent game, you might be able to make 100,000 credits with profit in one match. But compared to a lot of mediums at its tier, it does lack the engine power, and its gun handling could be better, but it's not terrible. At the very least, you have the really nice, bouncy, rounded turret on this thing that I absolutely love. Pretty much every tank that has it on it. Unlike, say, for example, Denom over there, his 59 Patton. It's got the 59 hull, which is okay. But I would much prefer to have the 59 turret on that thing. I feel like the 59 Patton is the two worst parts of the tank, of each tank. The Patton and the Type 59 crammed together. Oh, I got lucky there that Scorpion G didn't hit me. I don't want to peek around this corner because I know that there's TDs back there, and I know that they have artillery. I don't know if artillery is watching here or the other flank. Probably the other flank. That's where I'd be looking if I were them. But I just don't want to take that chance. If one of them gets a good hit on me, they could easily take out half my health points. Or even worse. So now this Scorpion G has bailed out of there. He's like, heck with this, I'm not taking on these two tier A mediums, I'm going to lose this. And unfortunately he's not coming around that corner either. But we're going to go hunting for him. We decided that, you know what, we're sitting over here in these buildings now, we're not going to gain anything. Let's go push in there, into this town, help out our guys, and see what we can do. So I'm going to try to take on this M4 here. See if I can avoid shooting in the front because it has armor. I'm going to take a hit here. I've accepted that. Put one back into him in return. I'm okay with that trade. It's not the smartest thing to do, but yeah, I wanted damage, and I could see the town was getting steamrolled. The enemy team was getting steamrolled. Oh, and hi, Denom. We're just not going to go around this corner quite yet because we're still spotted, and I don't want to get nailed by that T-28 back there or artillery. Again, I'm always thinking about, or I try to always think about where those guys can hit me from, because that can save you a lot of health points in the end, which can alter the path of the game for sure. So at this point in the game, we're winning by a couple tanks and by a few health points, but not by a whole lot. Oh, and things just got turned around just like that. That sucks. And now we're going to take on this thing. This is a Mil-2. Now, these things, avoid shooting them in the turret at all costs. That's basically what I'm doing. I'm shooting at the lower plate, the biggest weak spot I know of from the front. And it, of course, it still bounces. Maybe I should have been firing premium. And I'm having a hard time, even though he's being pushed up on the side by that E3, having a hard time actually hitting him somewhere that's squishy. Those things have a nasty gun, but they have a decent amount of armor for it. Like a surprisingly good amount of armor. Now then, let's go see if we can push into their base a little bit. We have this T-28 between us, and we also have artillery, which is probably still looking at that southern flank, but we do need to make sure that we're a little bit cautious about that, because I don't want to lose all my health points. It's only taken one hit so far, but that could change so quickly. Okay, I'm spotted. Good. I love that. You can use Sixth Sense to tell if there's an enemy there. So Sixth Sense is not only good to tell you if you've been spotted, but you also know if there's a tank over there that can be spotting you. So it's almost like spotting it in a way itself. I broke those things. I'm just going to back up for a second, see if artillery was watching for things breaking and taking a pot shot there. But it looks like they are not. Let's sneak on through here. I've had that happen a few times, and I've done that to people before while playing artillery. So I just want to be a little bit extra cautious whenever I get the chance. But as E3's pushing up, let's push up with him, see if we can support him. Oh, hi T28, are you going to spot me? I think you are. Yes, you are. I'm just going to hide behind this building for a second. Oh, and at least one of the artillery are watching this way. We've got 2 artillery, and one of them might be the Batchat 15558, which does have that 4-round autoloader, but then a 72, 75 second reload between each magazine. So we'll just keep that in mind, be a little bit cautious, and hopefully not get annihilated by all 3 artillery at the same time. Oh, there's one of them. There's 2 of them. And we have a premium round loaded. Well, I guess we're putting our premium round into the side of artillery. That's kind of a waste. Next one being loaded is in a high explosive round. Who can we hit? Maybe we can hit this guy if he doesn't go below the hill first. And hit him. Nice. Good. Now we do have that ho over there. He's a little bit worrisome. Being hit by these Japanese heavies is kind of a scary concept for me, to be completely honest. 1 artillery fired. There's going to be another one. Maybe not. Alright. Now, I'm just going to play it safe and not pop back up in the exact same spot again. So I'm going to go over to the other side of the hill and see if I can get a spot on that Oho from over there. And maybe if I can't, maybe I can hit that E100. So I'm not spotted by the Oho over here as well. There's the E100. Let's put a few shots into his butt. Unfortunately, the way he's on the hill and the way he has his turret angled, it's making even his weak spots well angled. And, well, he might not know that, but my shells certainly seem to know that, which is very unfortunate. Alright, come on. Have 1, maybe 2 more chances. Good, 1 penetrated. Hopefully we did some critical damage. Doesn't look like it though. There's that Oho. Can we sneak a shot in there? No, that was a terrible shot. That was a waste of a shell. Good thing it's a premium tank, so even though we're firing premium rounds, even if we fired all the rest of our premium rounds into the ground, we still might make a little bit of profit, which is really nice about premium tanks like this. Even if I don't have a premium account, which I don't at the time of this game. For the first time in years, I'm going without a premium account, so I'll let you know how that works out for me. We're loading a high explosive round now because we're going to be fighting these artillery. Hopefully they don't just derp me in the face. That Oho over there is seeing me. 1 artillery is looking right at me. This is going to hurt. Alright, the 261 is fired. This M5355 has not fired yet that I've seen, so he's probably going to be reloaded first. Let's pick him off very first so that he can't hit me. If I take another hit, I am dead. Alright, the 261 is dead. Just pick off this guy, and we win. There we go. He was pointing his gun back towards you. I'm not sure if he was done with his reload and about to fire at me, or if he was just maneuvering. Try to hope for a shot that might hit his track and let him live for a few more seconds to finish his reload. Oh, and there's the Oho right there. I do not have the health points to take this guy on, and they are pretty tough from the front, even with these premium rounds. If I'm not carefully aiming my shots, I'm going to have a hard time penetrating. So, put it in full speed in the reverse gear, get behind this the dead artillery, and just sit here and hope that our allied artillery is going to take care of this. And so far, they're chipping away at it. And that tier 10 Batchat 15558, picking it apart, possibly with some assistance from that 15555. And now it's just us 3 versus the E100, which is all fine and dandy and all, but that E100 still has several hundred health points. More than that, even. And we are 2 artillery pieces, 2 one-shots that are very inaccurate, plus me, a Type 59, which could probably be killed with a high explosive round from that E100. So this is dangerous. So I'm just going to take a moment here to peek up, see if I can see that E100 coming, see if he was going to do the same thing as the Oho. Probably not, because he's a good player and probably doesn't want to get killed by that artillery, but at the same time he might be thinking, alright, that autoloader artillery is now reloading for 70-something seconds. I have time to get in there, take out that Type 59, and go unspotted, and maybe only take 1 hit from that Tier 9 artillery, and maybe 1 hit from the Type 59 himself. So, I'm really worried about that. I'm thinking about hiding behind another artillery carcass, but I want to be able to see this assault coming, if he is coming for me or not. Or if he's trying to sneak away, then it'd be nice to see that too. But given where he was last spotted, I probably won't see him if he's running away towards our base. But luckily we do have artillery in place along that southern or eastern road, whichever you want to call it, that train track over there, that will spot that E-100 should he try to go cap. And if he does try to go cap, then I'll just hop on their cap circle, and I should be able to finish the capture before the E-100 can make it back. That's the plan anyway. But all this means that I need to not die. I need to make sure that E-100 is not coming for me, because if he is, then this is going to become a very difficult game for that artillery. I'm just trying to get every little spot. I'm thinking maybe he's going down along the swamp area in that low ground, or maybe he's sneaking up back along where I'm looking right now. Maybe he's behind those buildings over there. I'm just trying to see if I can spot him, see if I can get him to become impatient before I do. See if I can get him to peek around that corner and try to see me, and then allow me to spot him when he does that. I'm trying to outsmart him in a way, but I don't have too many options, so it's tough. I hesitated there. I'm talking to Denom in TeamSpeak at the time of this game, and something he said I misinterpreted for a moment, and I was like, wait, okay, I won't go out here. I won't go to this building, but it's all good. We're going. And hopefully if he's hiding behind this building, I can spot him without actually getting a line of sight. Hopefully I can just proximity spot, because remember, if you're within 50 meters of your target, of an enemy, then they will automatically be spotted regardless of if you have line of sight or not. So that's handy when you're looking through buildings like this. Alright, peeking around the corner. Sixth Sense has not gone off. I'm knocking things over. Don't really have a choice though. I'm worried about this E-100 hiding in this corner right here in front of me, beside that smokestack. People used to do that all the time when this was a newer map. I remember almost every round somebody would do that, and it was really, really annoying. I don't see him. Maybe he's over by the bridge. Maybe he's gone down that southern line. That artillery, that tier 9, I can see him backing off on the map a little bit. He's probably getting pretty nervous. He's probably thinking, oh god, that E-100 is coming for me. He's not over there where he was last spotted. But it turns out he's still sitting down there below that bridge. He's probably thinking, alright, here I am relatively safe from artillery. I can spot that. I can get back to base in time if that Type 59 starts to cap. Well, you're right about one thing anyway. And it's not the being safe from artillery thing. So artillery hit once, and artillery is going to hit again. Yep, there we go. You can see I got 401 spotting damage there. So even though he wasn't spotted, I still got the assist. So that's how I know he took a hit. Plus, we're going to see that he's got a lot of artillery, or a lot of health points shaved off here. Now he's getting relatively low on health. I'm lucky when I went on this bridge that he wasn't leaving the dip here. Otherwise, he might have been able to hit me. But it looks like now he's hiding behind that post where the artillery can't hit him. I think our tier 9 artillery is trying to get in position now where he can hit the E-100. And the tier 10 is possibly going to go cap, which is good because this game, as you can see now, is almost over. I could go back and cap, but I'm worried this E-100 is just going to come follow me and pick me off in the cap circle. So I'm just going to sit here, see if I can delay him, make him hesitate in time, enough time for that artillery to capture himself. And maybe our tier 9, who is now saying he's firing at this E-100, can pick him off first. Yeah, there's a good hit. Alright, he's low on health points. Should I jump on him? I don't want to miss. It's risky. He's moving. I'm going to jump on him. I'm going to jump on him. I'm going to do it. Oh, I changed my mind. Hesitate. Back up. Nope, it's too late. Going in. Yeah, got him. There's a kamikaze and an eye for an eye right there. Killing a higher tier enemy by jumping on him. And there we go. Just like that, we have an ending straight out of an RNG episode. Perfect. And as you can see here, we did manage to make 46,000 credits profit. If we had a premium account at the time, it would have been 88,000 profit. And had we not fired any premium rounds, which we spent 26,000 on ammunition, we probably would have made over 100,000 profit, just like I said you could with a good game. Awesome. Thanks everyone for being so patient for this next video to come out. It's been forever since the last one, I know, but what else has been forever? Well, the Spin Tires episodes sitting on my hard drive have been forever, but between, I don't know, all my non-good excuses, I've forgot about them completely. So enjoy them over the next few days. Goodbye. Only you.